screen and say go live.
Yeah, we live on YouTube right now.
Oh, you see it?
Yeah, it's telling us at the top of the screen, so Craig can stop sharing his screen. And I just got a notification saying some WildCatz live from YouTube.
What's up, YouTube?
You got notification.
Why you saying on my YouTube? Like we got this super like all these followers on YouTube.
Oh yeah, we got 1,000 people on YouTube right now. What's up?
Oh wow, that's new too.
That's new, huh?
That's new.
Hit continue.
Look at that.
That's new.
So I just started recording.
All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go over to Facebook and put up the link. I'm gonna go to YouTube, capture the link, and I'm gonna post it on Facebook real quick.
Oh,
tell them we're going up live.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I don't even see where you can save it at on here.
It says
I mean, where you can share it.
It says share. I got it right here.
It's not showing up like that on mine.
On my phone, it says that's that whack ass Apple you got. But it doesn't have the actual.
Yeah, I don't see no notification.
So if you go to you got to go to some WildCatz YouTube page.
No, that's where I'm at, but it's not giving me the option to share it.
If you hit the 3 dots in the bottom left of the screen.
It's not giving me the option to share it. I can just see what's going on, but not the option to share it. So that's fine.
Hey Anthony, are you the what's your name now?
You need to be the
host. It is live.
You need to be the host.
Yeah, are you the host now?
Yeah.
Look at it. Somebody go. Can you see how does it look on YouTube to you? I mean,
it looks exactly like we look.
Yep, it's showing right us. It has us four.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Mine doesn't look like.
No, I'm talking about like that, Craig.
Mine's had 4. Yeah, that's the way mine's had.
Yours is looking like that because you actually are the host.
Oh, it's a lot better now.
So y'all got to turn it down though.
I got it.
The feedback gonna be back.
I got it.
What's up, family?
See, if this says share and I went to share and pull up on Facebook,
I can't do it. You can do it because you the host. You actually are signed in as some WildCatz, so you can share it. I can't do it until you post it onto the page.
Oh, because I'm signed in.
Yeah, because I can't either. I got you. But I don't like what it's trying to share. It's trying to share the screen, the very first screen with the white page, not our faces. I don't want that shit. What the fuck is that about? Let me just copy the link.
Yeah, and somebody TV.
If you do, too. Yeah, that's me. But and I can share. If you go to at the bottom of it, it says share, and it has all the stuff.
I don't have that option.
Why they got your
all I see is live. I can't share. Is live chat.
No, I can share it to the group. I can share it to Facebook.
No, that was on me. That was on me. I had the live chat up where I could actually talk in there and make comments. But when I close the live chat, now I see the option to like it, go live chat, and share it.
It sounds like user error. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, you've been waiting to use that for a long time, man.
That's what it sounds like.
You've been waiting to use that against me for a long time. My shit don't work against me, man.
That's what it sounds like.
All right, so I'm copying this jump to Facebook.
Yeah, it's sharing. It's sharing to Facebook.
I don't know what y'all got. It comes up a white screen every time I click it. I don't know why.
But I think it's just the beginning. I think it's just when that's the way it come out. That's the way it showed up in the Facebook.
Oh, but even if I post it on Facebook, they can't nobody comment or nothing like that. We just have to send them to YouTube.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
So is that equivalent to a watch party on Facebook?
It's not. All they gonna do is see the link. They'll see what we talking about, but they can't interact with us unless they on YouTube.
But is that coming up on your page, on your Facebook page?
No, the only thing that's gonna come up on the Facebook page is the link, so they can watch it, but they can't interact with us unless they go to YouTube.
So the people who are on your Facebook page, let me go to your Facebook page and see if I see it.
I don't have nothing on there. I ain't put nothing on there.
Oh, so who put it on?
Go to mine. I put mine on. I put it on mine.
So what am I?
I shared it to my news feed.
Yeah, it just says some WildCatz podcast 5/23/2021.
Yeah, that's what I put the title.
Oh, then you can just click on it and stuff. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then they take you there. Yeah. But it was like that because when you went live, you still was sharing your screen. So that's why you got that white page there. You were still sharing your screen. So that was your user error.
You just got to click on it.
Said that was some type of vengeance.
Yeah. I just want to break even. You know how we do.
We said that with a meaning.
We use error even today.
I'm trying to find some WildCatz picture, but I can't find one.
I'm trying to find a picture. Is that something we need to do today, right now?
Yeah, you can do that once you do that once the show is over.
Yeah, man, because it's another game after this too. Sure. But missing the New York jump.
Okay, now give me 1 sec. We'll get started. Bam. All right, so we're recording. Y'all ready? Somebody get their stuff up.
What stuff up?
Their volume up.
What volume up? You hearing something, man?
I just heard the feedback. All right, so we are back at it. It's that podcast that's so damn good. Only some WildCatz can do it. And I am Craig Black coming to you live from the Zoomverse via some WildCatz YouTube page. Hey, it's the first time ever live on YouTube. Hey, and this is what it's about. It's about us and our friendship over the last 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 plus years. And it's about the topics we want to cover because we don't give a goddamn what you think. It's all about what we think, okay? That's something like that. All right. So WildCatz podcast. And always in the building, I got my family with me. I got my man Ant, aka he's getting his riding game up, aka he's the coach, aka I'm trying to stay away from the old AKAs. Also in the building, I got my man Keith, aka Cat Daddy Keith, aka Coach Keith, aka Keith the Freak. What's up, Keith?
What's up, Black?
And last but not least, in the building, we always got the sponsor, aka the money, aka the wallet, aka Mr. Ezra Technologies. What's up, Dirk?
What's good? It was good.
Oh, it sounds very official there, like he's going for.
It sounds like you watching TV. That's what it sounds like. what just happened on that last play?
Hey, New York and Atlanta playing right now, but we all good. Let's roll. All
right, since we going there, I was going to start off with some football because I'm pissed off about this NFL schedule.
We're going to talk about football and the basketball season.
In the middle of basketball playoffs? Are you serious?
I was going to talk about that, but I'm gonna table that back to the end of the show. Okay, we're going to talk about this NFL schedule. But right now, we are in the midst of the NBA playoffs, and let's go right to it. I watched the Wizards came up short today against the Philadelphia 76ers, and I expected them to lose. I mean, it wasn't nothing. They played a great game. They could have won this game, but turnovers. I usually blame coach. I'm on Scott Brooks, and then I'm usually blaming him with his terrible coaching. But today the players gave it up. It was a lot of turnovers, a couple of bad shots down the stretch, and I don't know. What did you see, Keith? I'll let you go first.
I mean, I see the same thing that you saw. I think the biggest difference with the Wizards not being in the playoffs for so long, they got to value each possession. And I don't think they did that. I think the game was definitely winnable today, but I think Russ took some bad shots and had some bad turnovers at a crucial point that the 76ers kind of capitalized on. And I think for 76ers, I will say the coaching is going to make a big difference with Doc Rivers being there and kind of navigating them through, how you need to approach everything, man. But I think that game was definitely in the reach to be stolen today. Yeah. And they let it get away.
Yeah, we did. All right, what you see out there, Ant? What you think about the Wizards today, man?
Man, I just, honestly, I didn't see nothing. I saw it in the second half and stuff, man. But I think the prevailing thing is that the Wizards lack playoff experience. Like Russ and Bradley are the only ones that really got that experience. And the 76ers and Embiid and company and Simmons and stuff, man, they have that bad taste in their mouth from like the last couple of years and stuff. So, and then you couple that with the fact where you got Doc Rivers, who's an NBA playoff coach and stuff, man. So it's going to take a lot to overcome that. They can't make the mistakes that they made coming down the stretch and stuff. They're not built that way and stuff, man. And you can't have those mistakes coming from your two primary producers out there and stuff, man. So
sounds like they almost got to play a perfect game to win a game.
I don't think they got to play a perfect game because they didn't play a perfect game today and stuff, man. But it was winnable. They can't make the mistakes they make in the first half. They can't keep making in the second half, and that's what I think they started doing and stuff. So.
All right, some WildCatz podcast coming to you live from the Zoomverse on YouTube. What's up, Derek? What you think about the Wizards, man?
Yeah, I mean, I ditto everything everybody said at this point. I mean, they had the opportunity they was down 6, and then we had some crucial turnovers down the stretch. I mean, that was the biggest thing. I mean, we was right there with them. I mean, Bradley had 30, Russ was doing his thing. We just had some minor laps, and we can't have laps like that with the Sixers. I mean, we have to find a way to stop them. We can't give Tobias Harris 28 points in the first half. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's one thing you're gonna give Embiid going to get his, but he was in foul trouble. So if we'd have maintained, if we'd have kept him at the minimum, I mean, we could have ran away with it. So, but I think, like y'all said, I think this gonna be a learning curve for the rest of them for the next game, because I think they can go in there and steal the next game. Then because they have like, I think they got 3 games at home, so they can steal the next game. Because I mean, Wizards, they're gonna put up the numbers. It's just a matter of stopping somebody. So they can put up numbers with them, but they can't have them turnovers. And I don't see Westbrook and Bill having those crucial turnovers again at crunch time. So we shall see.
I didn't know they had 3 games. They got 3 home games.
Yeah, they got.
I think it's like 2-3-2, something like that for the first.
I know the Wizards. I know the Wizards is Wednesday the 31st. I know that.
Yeah,
that's the first home game.
Yeah, season tickets. So yeah.
But look, this is where Scott Brooks gonna have to earn his money though. Like he's gonna have to make some adjustments. He's gonna have to take a couple of things away from the 76ers that they do well. Now, I don't think they was banking on Tobias Harris going off like he did, but he's not no slouch though.
No,
no. He's proven that he's somebody that you're gonna have to plan for a little bit. But he kind of picked up the load for them today when Embiid was out.
And that's what hurt us. If we could have kept, I guess you got to pick your point. Well, not pick your poison. What is he averaging this year? Is he averaging like 24, 23?
No, I mean, Harris been balling this year though.
He's been balling, but I mean, he just picked up the slack when Embiid was
in foul trouble. Right, exactly.
But you still got to account for Ben Simmons being a matchup problem for Russ. I mean, you talking about 6'10" dude that can just basically look over top of you and make whatever pass he want to make. He ain't shooting
15 rebounds.
Yeah,
he gonna go get it because he ain't shooting it. He ain't shooting it. So he just gonna be able to look over and see what's going on.
So what did y'all think? I mean, they keep saying Simmons, defense player of the year, whatever, but Bill still had 30, and Ja, for real, he kind of had a little off game for real, and he still had over 30.
They didn't have Simmons on Bill. They had what's the other boy?
They had him second half though. I mean, that was second half. What's
the dude name?
Number 22. Number 22. Yeah.
I was about to say Thibodeau. Thabo.
Like yeah, they had him on Bill, but I mean, but Bill's gonna get you 30. Russ gonna get you 20 something. But you saw when the bench came in, they changed the game. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They took the lead, and that's what the difference now.
I like the big man. The big man that they got from Denver or Detroit.
They got him from Chicago. They got him from Chicago.
Gafford.
Yeah, Gafford. Yes.
But he's always in foul trouble though. That's his downfall.
That's the downfall with the energy.
I wouldn't say he's always in. Now I'm gonna get back to Scott Brooks, bum ass. Okay, he's not always in foul trouble.
So you gonna start him in front of Lopez?
Games, I'm going back to that Bama because he gave him 20. He had 20 minutes today, and that's good. But over the last probably like
4 or 5 games, he only been getting like 12, 13 minutes per game. It's like,
right, but Craig,
but if you look at it, he's always in foul trouble.
It's a matchup. It's a matchup. They had to go with Alex Leonard Day to match up with Embiid a little bit better because
he got a good 20 minutes. I'm not complaining about that. I was talking about the past.
Right, but if his energy is a little bit off and he's still trying to figure out what they doing here as opposed to what they did in Chicago, he gonna have to work his way into that rotation. He's not gonna just come here and start.
I'm not asking him to start. I'm asking him to get at least 20 minutes a game.
Yeah, you the most rational nigga I know when it comes to your teams, boy.
But if you look at the games, he gets in foul trouble a lot. I mean,
your wish list is unrealistic sometimes.
It's realistic. 20 minutes is not. We got. Look what we got. We got 3.
Are you sure he's not playing 20 minutes though, Craig?
We got
He play 20 minutes a day, Ant.
Yeah, I'm saying, Craig, you sure he's not playing 20 minutes? You're talking about he can find
he's playing 20 minutes.
But when you got a guy,
he's not averaging 20 minutes.
When you got a high energy guy like that, sometimes he can't. That high energy sometimes becomes OC, and you're gonna end up with 3 or 4 cheap ones.
That's all right. The 8 seed the 8 seed gonna knock off the number 1 seed. It's only 5 teams that it happened. Number 6 shit. About to happen.
Talk that shit.
Number 6.
Tell him.
Number 6.
Tell him.
We're gonna knock him off. We're gonna knock him off. With it. Muhammad Ali, we're gonna shock the world. Oh!
I don't think nobody believe that, but you and Craig.
Rumble.
Wow. Okay. It's a WildCatz podcast.
More facing than I do.
Coming to you live.
Exactly.
On YouTube, we're talking NBA basketball right in the middle of the playoffs. Let's talk to these bums and LA teams. Well, I don't know what's going on right now, but let's go to Keith's squad. Let's talk about the LA Fakers and taking on.
It's not a shocker. It's not a shocker. Phoenix is the higher seed.
Phoenix was supposed to be the 1 seed. They were battling for the best overall record in the league, so they're not going to lay down. And what I saw today, they just look younger. They was quicker to the 50-50 balls. But you can best believe that they're going to go reset, and it will be a different game on Tuesday.
So are you saying that the Lakers going to win this series?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
You really believe that? Game? So let's talk about the last, how many times that man been to the finals, just back to the, every time he done been to the finals.
Now. We ain't talking about what happened in the past.
Oh, no, here we go.
Talking about what happened in the
past.
And
again, to win the championship, you need some of that championship pedigree, and that's what's going to take precedent over everything else.
Let me. We got to read a book now. Go on. Let me pull out this book. Go right
ahead. I ain't even gonna talk your head off.
Let me flip through.
I just sat there and talked about your Wizards. I ain't gonna talk your head off.
They can't stop Booker. They can't stop nobody. That's what
I bet you the adjustment will be made on Tuesday.
Okay, we will see.
And if they let him go off, everybody else will be shut down.
I was surprised coming down the stretch that the Lakers couldn't get stops.
They couldn't get stops.
They were tired.
They were letting Phoenix get too many second chance points. I'm like, come on, Anthony Davis, you gonna rebound and shit? Like, I'm like, y'all got all these 7 out there and stuff, man. I'm like, yeah, y'all shouldn't be losing the rebounding battle and stuff, man.
No, they looked tired. They were getting beat to all the 50-50 ball, all the hustle plays. Phoenix was winning all the hustle plays.
Y'all couldn't do nothing with that dude, Ayton. Yeah, the big man.
Yeah, I mean, he's been balling all year. He
looked real young out there. He did look real
There's a reason why he was a number 1, number 2 pick.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
He had 15 rebounds, only scored he had 21 points.
Wait, 21 and 15? That's good. That's a good day.
But I'm saying, I'm like this. The Lakers play 2 centers and you can't stop that dude.
Right, exactly. What I'm talking about. Hey, and you got Andre Drummond. You got Drummond for what? I forgot
about Drummond. Yeah, you do got Drummond in there too.
That's you, boy.
The adjustment will be made. They just everybody just getting back from injury. They ain't played all together. The adjustment will be made.
Y'all missing playoff Rondo.
Shit, he didn't help the Clippers out the other day.
Nah, man, he can't do it all. Hey, he can't do it all. Forget
that.
So
that's your answer right there for us missing playoff Rondo.
Man, y'all know y'all need playoff Rondo.
All right, so WildCatz podcast coming to you live from the Zoom verse on YouTube. Let's go back a day and let's talk about that other team out in LA, those Clippers. Man, you was talking about playoff Rondo, and I don't understand what's going on. Let's talk about what is it? Playoff P? Playoff P?
What you understand? They had a problem with him in the bubble last year. They just squeaked by Dallas in the bubble. Now, so I mean, I'm really not that surprised. I mean, they going. I mean, Luka, if they don't stop Luka for getting a triple double, they're gonna be a problem.
I really thought that
and Porzingis got off yesterday too.
To another gear. I thought the Clippers really going to shift it to another gear, man. They got.
That's what I hope. That's what they hope. They hope that's what's going to happen until they prove it in the playoff. Like you said, if it ain't no playoff playoff Paul, whatever, it ain't happening.
PG.
But I mean, but that jump, I expected that series
Kawhi
to
had
be
a nice dunk. That's the only thing you see to highlight the dunk.
He did.
It shouldn't be.
But I mean, when you're talking about a 4 seed against a 5 seed, it's going to be, they're going to battle. I wouldn't be surprised if they go 7 games.
Yeah, but it don't supposed to go 7 games. I mean, the Clippers, they supposed to get 2. Dallas may get 2, and they supposed to run away with it. But
they should be in the rim. The only one that's just coming back is Ibaka.
Yeah, I don't think the Dallas was expecting the unicorn to kind of play the way he's been playing and stuff consistently.
Right.
You gotta think,
well, it's a matter of time. He's gonna get hurt. It's a matter of time. He probably get hurt anyway, and it's over. It's a wrap. Watch. I mean, it's been happening.
You still got Luka out there, and then you got Hardaway that's playing good.
Yeah,
and Finney Smith that's playing good.
Yeah,
I think Holloway is kind of the X factor too.
Now it's him and Finney Smith too.
They putting up all those threes. Yeah. That's what the problem. That's where they putting up them threes.
Brunson was balling too off the bench.
Yeah, he was hurt last year.
Yep, he was another one that was hurt.
Oh, yeah, he been pretty good coming off the bench for backing up.
So straight up, let me ask this question straight up. If they lose, if LA loses this series, are they going to explode? Are they going to blow this team up?
No, I mean Kawhi didn't resign yet. Kawhi might walk away.
I think Kawhi going to be going.
He didn't resign yet. So if he walk away, it is a wrap. And I think he was waiting to see what this year is going to look like. He didn't sign his deal.
Put like this, and then if they don't win and Kawhi leaves, you cannot really regard PG as a top
number one. Yeah, he can't.
He ain't did that since he was in Indiana.
This ain't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This ain't Indiana. I mean, at least he was. He just kept running into LeBron. Because I mean, he was balling with Indiana, but he just kept running to LeBron.
I tell you one thing, I take Paul George as a third wheel in Washington right now. If he
of course. Out of there. I'll take that. I'll take that too. Yep. I'll take that.
But everybody you asking for is kind of like the same player as Russ and Bill.
You think?
But you can put Paul George. Paul George can play a little bit of
Russ and Bill for real.
No,
more so along the same lines as Bill, but.
It'll be almost like the big 3 at Brooklyn. I mean, Russ will be he played the point, and then you got the 2 shooters.
You got that 6'11", Mr. Everything.
Well, I mean that's different. I mean, I know that, but I'm just saying they can. I mean, hey,
well, you got a 6'11" dude that can handle, shoot, defend, whatever you want.
They need to hit up Kawhi. Kawhi might come to Chocolate City. I don't put it past nothing. Why not?
Hey, look, that's the same thing. Craig was talking about the other day. He want Oladipo. I'm like, Oladipo is the same as Russ.
I didn't say I wanted Oladipo. That was Glenn. Let's correct things.
You jumped on the bandwagon.
I did not jump on the bandwagon. I said no.
Oladipo
trying to lie.
He gonna want too much money. He gonna want too much money. He gonna want too much money. Plus, he's fragile. Right now, he's fragile.
Yeah, he broke goods right now and stuff.
Yeah, he just had. They say he'll be back in November. He's another surgery. He messing his money up. All
right, so WildCatz podcast coming to you live from the Zoomverse, and we on YouTube. And you know what? We're gonna keep talking about this NBA playoffs. Just run through a couple of things. The Miami Heat 107, the Milwaukee Bucks 109. This is a repeat of the series last year, and I truly feel that those Heat, they match up very well against the Milwaukee Bucks. And I think that they may be able to pull this one out again this year. I think if they're going to take this thing up to 7 games, and the Heat will pull it out again.
Hold on, Craig. I didn't know we had a sponsor. Readers was our sponsor. What is this guy? I don't know what this dude doing. Did we receive any funds for Reader sponsorship?
It's a black-owned Readers, and I don't know, Mr.
God
Cowan.
damn!
Not
The
the one
world?
over here.
Man, he must have. Yeah, man. God damn!
Not the one over here.
It's called product placement.
Oh my goodness, man!
Tearing that Readers up. So
Hey, man, that's how you get sponsorship, man. Come on, we got to show the
Oh
love,
my god. Okay, we'll
and
see.
then we get some readers.
Look, now you got me trying to figure out if they close around this joint. What time they close around here?
Hey, so I think that the Bucks can't go deep. I think it's all on Giannis, but at the end of the games,
it's a different
handicap. He's the handicap into these games, man.
It's a different team this year though from what they had last year, where they added PJ
They
Tucker.
would have lost. They would have lost that the last year. They would have lost that game down the stretch.
They added Drew Holiday. They added some more pieces, man, and
because Middleton, he's always been hitting big shots though.
They would
He
love
always
to
been
win
hitting
that
big
game
shots.
yesterday, man. That's
what Middleton do.
Yeah, that's what he
got
got.
that game.
He's an all-star too.
Yep. I mean, he do his thing. I mean, he comes through crunch time. That's real. You got to get it out of Greek.
Your MVP is the one supposed to be coming through in crunch time.
Right. No.
The hacker freak, he get to the free throw line.
Yeah, you want him to get to the free throw line. You see that he ain't the one down the stretch. That's reality.
No, he is not. He's not the one down the stretch. Also, y'all talk about a little bit the Brooklyn Nets beat the Boston Celtics 104-93. I don't know. I think
they're gonna be a problem.
It was close.
They wasn't even they was off at first. They was off at first. Keith, it was off at first.
That's what I'm saying. It was closer than I thought it was gonna be, and then they hit that switch.
Yep.
And put them Bams in the rear view. It was over.
It's a wrap. That's the way it's always gonna be. They're
gonna have to drop some 40, 50-point games to pull them out.
I don't think Tatum gonna be able to do it by himself.
He can't.
Even with Kemba Walker helping out, but they missing Jaylen Brown.
Bad.
If they was gonna be able to compete with them.
Yep. I mean, you gotta think you missing on the offense and the defense with Jaylen Brown. You miss on both sides.
They just ain't got enough bullets in the gun.
Nope. They need an AR-15 clip.
But in all actuality, though, everybody in the playoffs, they could potentially be a problem for everybody.
Oh yeah.
I don't think everybody. I don't see no other team that got enough pieces for them.
But that's what they gonna get things going through the East to get ready for the West. They just gonna they're gonna be jail and get everything because they only nine games now that they play
together. Yeah.
Get that chemistry going.
But that other team in LA will have the chemistry by the time finals get there.
This dude, they're gonna be out. I'm predicting it now. LA Lakers went out first round. They're gonna be out first round.
Watching the playoffs after the Wizards lose.
I'm gonna go ahead and say they're gonna get swept.
They ain't getting swept. They're gonna be out the first round.
What?
Yeah, bet that. Bet that.
He had to laugh himself.
They bringing out the brooms in LA. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Fuck.
Yeah, bet that.
Hey, both LA teams might lose the first round. Don't sleep.
Damn.
Both
they ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
Podcast. It was a Carmelo Anthony sighting. Melo caught fire.
I guess he still remember the rims.
No, that was hoodie Melo. That's where he came from.
Look, that was rookie Melo. He still remember them Denver rims. That's where he started from.
Hey, true that.
We was shooting that thing. Trailblazers 123 and the Nuggets 109, and that's pretty much it.
Hey, what happened to Bo?
Nah, he's just not getting no burn.
Is he hurt?
No, he was playing. I said he'll play at the end of the season. He was playing. He just don't get no burn. I think he's just a matchup problem on the defensive side. Now, honestly, I just think he can't check nobody, so he don't get much burn. They need to trade him or something. I mean, somebody.
Actually, y'all quick predictions on these last couple games. We got the Hawks and Knicks playing tonight. Who y'all think will win that series? The Hawks or the Knicks?
I think the Knicks.
In about 9 minutes.
I think the Knicks.
He
said the series. The Knicks gonna win it. The Knicks gonna win it. The Knicks gonna bruise. They're gonna bruise.
Did you see Nate McMillan got fined $25,000?
Yeah.
Making comments saying that the NBA wanted the Knicks to win, and it would be good for the NBA and stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
he been around long enough to be able to know how the game played.
Well, I mean, he plus he wanted to probably motivate his players. He take that 25,000.
Yeah, the owner paid that.
Yeah, I mean, he could get a contract, so it don't matter.
So y'all didn't say who y'all got. Who you got?
I said the Knicks.
Derek got the Knicks. Who you got in the series?
I don't know. That's tough because you got two of the same teams in terms of just their youth.
Man, it's pick one or the other, man. We ain't asked you to do assessment. We just said you pick one or the other.
He got a couple of Turks. He got a couple of Turks on Atlanta squad, so he'll go with his hop.
That's not what I'm doing. I'm gonna go with the Knicks.
Yeah, man, you gotta let Spike get his, man. At least get the first round.
Spike ain't playing.
Spike is dead. He right in the front row, man. Spike needs some wins.
Spike Lee, go make some movies.
Nah, man. Spike is
All right, Keith,
die hard.
Who you got?
I think New York gonna get it. I like the way they playing.
All right, okay. All right. And last one tonight, we got the Grizzlies taking on the Utah Jazz. I think Donovan Mitchell's gonna make a return tonight.
No, they say he's out.
They already said he out.
They already said he out.
And they might.
Last time I saw he was gonna play.
Nah, they scroll back early.
They might mess around and steal the first one if he out, man. That's a possibility now.
Yeah,
with Donovan, it's not a possibility. Yeah, without Donovan, they might lose.
I want to see what John Morant gonna do.
So
he's becoming must see TV.
Oh yeah,
Who you taking in the series, Keith?
He still can't hit no threes.
I mean, if Donovan Mitchell comes back, if Donovan Mitchell comes back, I still lean towards Utah. But yeah. I think John Morant gonna give us a couple of highlights though. He gonna give us something that's gonna be Sports Center worthy. Couple games.
If he want to press me, he need to dunk on
Rudy Gobert.
Dunk on Gobert.
Yeah, hey, he might give you one of those.
That's what I'm talking about.
He might give you one.
He should be just trying that joker, even if he missed.
But look, and look, to go back to the Wizards game, did y'all see when we was talking about the dude Thibault, whatever his name is, was he was calling himself pressing up on Bradley Beal and all the crowd started clapping and saying, like they was down the road.
Yeah.
Bradley Beal put that joke between his legs 2 times and went to the rack. He turned around to the crowd.
Left hand.
Hey, y'all go ahead with that. Like he was doing something.
Yeah.
The crowd was trying to make it seem like he was locking Bradley Beal up.
But that's what they missed from the crowd, though. I mean, that's the energy that you missed, though.
Yeah.
That's what it comes
look,
down.
You see what they was doing today? They was talking about the Nets and the Knicks, right? The Nets had 14,000 fans were allowed to be there, so the Knicks did 15,000 a day.
That's crazy.
They got to do better.
You look up at them stands, none of them people got on damn masks, man.
Well, they said 90% of the people had to be fully vaccinated.
Yeah, they got sections. They got sections of vaccinated sections. Yeah.
You had to have a negative COVID test in order to be able to come in.
Yep.
So it was still some protocol they had to go to be able to get there, but that's still a lot of folks in one spot.
But I mean, the CDC is saying, if you vaccinated,
yeah, it's still
they're loaning it.
It's still
goddamn with the CDC.
I mean, I don't understand it because even if you vaccinate, you still can catch it. You might not get sick enough, but you still can catch the virus.
Yeah,
so.
That's with that CDC.
Look, that was actually one of my topics.
Coming to you live from the Zoomverse, and we're live on YouTube right now. We're talking NBA basketball. Let's stay on the realm of basketball, but let's go to entertainment in basketball. J. Cole, he dropped his 6th studio album. The latest one is called Off Season. And right now, he's playing in the Rwandan league. The African league on the Rwandan club. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. And I've been seeing highlights all over World Star with J. Cole shooting some bricks. I mean, they talk about J. Cole got game and he can ball. But every clip that comes up on World Star, he throwing up some bricks every time. So I'm just,
why you think he there? I mean, come on, man.
They said he played in high school and
I mean, he still got to get
something like that. But
like you said, you get highlights. You get like one highlight of him making a shot or something.
But I thought J. Cole played at St. John's.
That's what I'm saying. They said he played in college and in high school.
He didn't actually play for St. John's. He went there.
He went to St. John's,
but he left. But he chose he chose his music career over basketball.
But
why they kept saying that he went to A&T? Did he go to A&T first or something?
I always thought it was St. John.
I heard he went to A&T. Okay.
I thought it was St. John's from down in North Carolina. He came up here from.
But I mean, you got to get. I mean, you can't just pick up the basketball in 5-6 years.
Now he had been working out with them like in their little summer workouts. He had been playing at that spot that they all go work out at. But
I've seen better highlights of him there. And what you talking about, Keith? I've seen some better highlights there than we've seen on this.
But I think that was probably what put him on this path, put him back on this path, was what he did in those pickup games. They got him out there.
They were slacking off that dude. Come on, now you know them dudes weren't playing that hard against. Oh, that's Jay, man. Y'all let him shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the same thing that they letting him on the team for the Africa. That's J. Cole. Come on.
Yeah, but you got some big 7-foot Africans that's trying to get over here to the league.
Yeah.
So it ain't gonna look as easy. Some of them trying to get out of there.
Hey, J. Cole album is fire though. That off season, it's a good album.
Yeah, it is fire. Yeah. It's fire.
I like that.
Pressure jump. Did y'all see when Steph FaceTimed him, said I'm officially off season and I'm rocking your album now, right after the game. FaceTime J. Cole.
Do you mean after LeBron hit that 3 in his face?
Yeah, yep, right after the game. Yeah.
I tell you, boy.
LeBron threw up that 3, you mean?
Yeah,
that's what you mean.
He ain't hit no 3 today.
So let's take a step back real quick. Are you a Lakers fan or you a LeBron fan?
He like a Lakers fan.
Or did you become a Lakers fan when LeBron got there? Because like you've been. I didn't realize you kind of like.
What's my number? What was my number the whole time I was playing?
No, you answer my question with the question.
You answer my question.
It's a lot of dudes that wear. It's a lot of dudes that wear the number. Wear that number. So
my number is relevant to your answer to your question.
So you're a Laker fan, not a LeBron fan, or you a both fan?
Both.
Okay, gotcha. That's good to know.
Them fans, I tell you, boy, it's a lot of fans out there like that. I mean, they
y'all act like I haven't said. Y'all acting like I ain't said on here that I ain't had a team since Michael Jordan retired.
But
I only been following the
before Michael Jordan. LeBron. Did you like before Michael Jordan hit the league? Was it not the Bullets?
What? Yeah, it was the Bullets.
Okay. And that's all I'm trying to say.
Y'all know I'm on time with everything, but I can't follow them when they go on all the craziness.
Bandwagon Bob. Okay, that's all that is.
Whatever.
So it's a podcast. We live on YouTube through the Zoomverse, and we're gonna switch gears and we're gonna talk a little bit of football. I gotta talk a little bit of football because NFL.
You don't gotta talk football.
Yes, I do.
Really
I gotta.
No, you don't.
And look, it sounds like he about to have a problem with the schedule with the 17 games. What's the problem with the 17 games?
I ain't talking.
You don't gotta talk football, man.
17 games.
You don't gotta talk football.
It's May. It's May.
Why are we talking football, man?
Let him get it out, man. God, y'all sitting there badgering him, man.
Because that's what Craig do. What Craig is saying. I know y'all don't want to talk about it.
I know
his means of talking about it.
That's because you don't want to talk about anything, man. Let's talk about it. All right. So the schedule came out, and I'm trying to figure out how in the hell did these Bucks have a weaker schedule than our Washington football team. They just won the Super Bowl. And they're rolling out the rankings for the schedule. And these Bamas, out of 32 teams in the league, these Bamas have the 29th hardest schedule. How do they
make more money? They make more money when Tom Brady win it. That's all that is.
I agree with Nate McMillan, what he said about the NBA. Man, that's just some straight up BS, man. Come on, that's the same. It's the good old boy network. Why? Come on now, our Washington football team has the
nigga left.
The number 15. The number 15 hardest schedule, tied with the Houston Texans right now.
But you do know how the schedule works, right?
No, tell me how it works, Show. I don't know. You break it down for me. Break it down.
They pick a certain division. Each team in the division plays a different division, and then all your other games that you have on there, you play the team that was in the same. Had the same place that you were. So with us finishing first in the NFC East last year, we're going to get the first place teams in those other conferences. That's how our schedules ended up tougher than them.
That's how.
And then it's another another section. If we're playing the NFC West, then everybody's playing the NFC West, but we're going to have those teams out of this schedule that we're not playing. We're going to have those teams that finish in the same spot that we did.
Detroit Lions have a harder schedule than them. Come on, Keith.
So what?
What you mean? So what? Detroit Lions was terrible last year.
It may depend on who the
Come
NFC
on, man.
Central
What are you
is
saying
playing.
to me?
But
The Chicago Bears have a harder schedule than them.
You got to look at how the schedule is made up, man. It's not nobody trying to make sure that they get back or that they go undefeated. It's the way the schedule is set up.
Yes, it is, man. This is good old boy network in the NFL, man. And it's really
that's just you hating on Tom Brady,
man. I ain't hating on Tom Brady, man. It is what it is. It's written on the wall.
I'm gonna go back to what I said. It ain't written on my wall. I'm gonna go back to what you said, what I said earlier about how you feel about your teams, and you get so irrational and emotional about your squad and shit. The Redskins won the NFC East, so they're gonna have a tougher way to go.
The Redskins,
because they won the NFC East.
Listen.
We were a playoff team. It wasn't like we was a
schedule is
bottom
kind
of the barrel.
Considering we're right in the middle. We got our schedule is ranked number 15. It's tied for number 15. So we're right in the middle. I understand that. Okay, I got you.
We were the playoff team.
Won the Super Bowl and then number 29. It's only three other teams. The Eagles, the Cowboys, and the Falcons have weaker schedules. Come on, man. Come on. What is it? That is, if it ain't blatant, come on, man. You trying to rationalize this bullshit.
I'm telling you how the schedule works. Come on back, Ant.
Lord, that's some BS, man.
And you notice how he didn't give us the topics today. He didn't let us know what we was talking about and give us a choice. I don't know why we
put like
you
this.
said you were doing the topics from last week. What are you talking about?
Based on Craig's logic, 1 should play 2, 8 should play 9. You know what I mean? So that's the whole point of you. There's winning. You get a benefit for winning, and that's the benefit of winning.
So you telling me every Super Bowl champion has gotten a weak schedule the next year when they win? That's how it works.
No, you need to look up.
Tell me something.
Look up how the schedule is made. Look up how the schedule is made. How the NFL schedule is comprised. Look at how it's composed, and tell me if it makes sense to you after that. You got the computer right there. Google. Go to the Google machine.
You just tried to explain it to me. It didn't make any sense, sir. So I don't know.
I can't help how you comprehend stuff.
I'm pointing out the obvious, but I guess y'all blind to it. But it is what it is. You know, Super Bowl champion. You got a number 29 hardest schedule, the 29th ranked schedule in the league of 32 teams, and they're the champion. And I don't know. You got the Detroit Lions, who were one of the worst teams in the league, had a number 6 schedule to play this year. All right, this is a WildCatz podcast.
Where did they finish at in the NFC Central?
I don't know, man. It doesn't matter. It's a Brady league. It's a WildCatz podcast coming to you live from the Zoomverse, and we're talking some football. And we're gonna stay on football for a second because we got to talk about Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow's in the NFL right now.
That's some bull.
In the NFL right now, but Colin Kaepernick is not. So, Tim, I understand this about relationships. Urban Meyer, he's a former quarterback.
Why are we talking about this?
Come on now, man. This up because
we all know it's bull.
Tim Tebow is not there to play quarterback. This has nothing. This is apples and oranges.
I say he's a former quarterback, and he's going to.
He's not there to play quarterback now. So it's not
quarterback. That's all I said.
So what did Kaepernick have to do with this?
What you mean? What does Kaepernick have to do with this? You're gonna bring on a guy that hasn't been in the NFL for 8 years
with his college coach that he has a relationship with that's not playing quarterback. Nothing has to do with the other one.
My God. What you mean it had nothing to do with it? What are you talking about?
It has nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does, man.
How? Please explain to me how.
Because Colin Kaepernick was qualified to be a quarterback in this league.
Okay,
Tim Tebow qualified to be a tight end or quarterback, and he's in this league. That's why. That's simple.
He's playing tight end. He's not here to play quarterback.
He's not qualified to be a tight end.
So you might want to relate this to Tony Gonzalez or Vernon, whatever to do with Vernon Davis that played tight end. But Kaepernick, no, he didn't bring him here to play a quarterback. They brought him here to play tight end with his college coach who knows him as a man and probably doing him a solid.
Man, come on, Keith. You know that's bullshit, man. Ain't no solid. Ain't no solid nothing.
I'm trying to figure out how he's trying to rationalize this shit.
It's
apples and oranges.
It's blatant good old boys network bullshit. Come on, man. That's it.
It's apples and oranges. And
it's bullshit. We all know it's bullshit. So next topic.
Yeah, let's
go.
I
mean, basically that's it is. It is fair is not fair. We already know we get the end of the stick. We gotta work harder. That's all bottom line. Let's keep pushing.
All right, so WildCatz podcast coming to you live from the Zoomverse. We'll go to one of Keith's topics from last week. Keith, what is one of your topics from last? I don't have your topics from last week, dude. You go right here with one of your topics from last week.
But man, you sound like you're a little irritated right now.
Let me mute myself.
Your widow's peak is moving.
Oh my goodness, this dude, like he would have. His feelings hurt.
Turn my camera on.
Wow, we done had two niggas lead tonight.
Man, nobody want to talk about no Tebow. You know that's some bull. You want to bring it up for what? What we bring it up?
Come on, man. It got to be talked about.
Work yourself up, man.
It's for the community, man. We got to talk about it for the community.
Ain't nobody on with us tonight.
But for real,
it's just us.
Tell me which one of your topics. I really don't have your topics, Steve.
I was talking. My other topic was about the. I just had the two from last week. Was the NBA playoff race that was heating up, and then the whole CDC doing the stuff with the mask. And I was saying that I don't really trust that you can you're gonna have a lot of people that didn't want to wear the mask in the first place are gonna be the first ones to lie to say that they're fully vaccinated.
True.
Well, I mean that
was my question. Like, how did y'all feel about it? And it was a little bit more relevant last week when it first came out. Now everybody's had a chance to kind of talk about it and be around it a little bit. But I still see a lot of people wearing masks, and depending on where I'm at, I may still have my mask on or who I'm around. But I think the people it's still a lot of people that was complaining about taking the vaccination or don't want to take the vaccination, and then you had a lot of people that was complaining about the mask. And not wanting to wear a mask or complaining about having to wear a mask in the store and free their face and all that, they're going to be the first ones to say, oh, I'm fully vaccinated and be outside without a mask on. So that was my whole thing is like, even though the CDC is saying, yeah, you can, it's like, you got to kind of pick and choose where you're going to be. You still got to kind of follow your gut and use your own judgment when it comes to how you're going to do it.
I don't trust the people, man, because there's a lot of these fans that are in these games that,
no, not even the games. I'm just talking about out in general.
You should talk just being out.
I'm talking about out. CDC wasn't just talking about sporting events. They was talking about period.
Okay, I feel. But my opinion was going to more so toward the sporting events and having the large crowds back in the arenas. I understand. I just kind of ignored the whole. I don't know why the CDC even put that out there. That was just like, okay, you don't need to tell the people they don't need to wear a mask no more. Just go ahead and keep running the vaccine out. You're creating a whole new problem when you even just say that, in my opinion. But when it comes to these games, like you said, they letting people that have the vaccine in first, or people that have not tested positive. I don't trust that a lot of these people that are at these games in these arenas actually had the vaccine, because a lot of these people that actually attend these games, let's be honest with you, they on the Trump side of things. Just be 100%. They back Trump. They the ones that actually go to these sporting events 24/7. So I don't, they can.
I don't think you can put that. I don't think you can put that on everybody that's going to the games.
I'm not saying everybody.
Yeah, so, but again, you taking the topic and going somewhere else. I wasn't focusing on just sporting events.
Oh,
that wasn't what I was trying to do.
That's
right, but I'm saying I'm talking about overall outside. I'm talking about outside period in any capacity, going to work or whatever. Like even with the schools, like for some of the colleges now, you have to be vaccinated before you can come back on campus. So, you have to show it. But then at the same time, you look on the internet and you see that you have CVS workers getting fired for selling fake vaccination cards.
That's what I'm saying. That's what that's what I think a lot of these people in these games, they got the fake cards. My question, let me ask you this question. Okay, you went to an event. Shout out to your daughter graduating from Maryland University. Shout out to her. Did you see a lot of people wearing masks at that event? Was everybody masked up?
This was the thing. The graduation was outside on the football field.
Okay.
I was just there 2 weeks ago for the spring football game, and they had signs all over the place saying, wear your mask before you can come in the stadium. So those signs were gone now as far as having to wear the mask because we were still outside. But when the announcer came on,
Hogan took all the mandate out too. But go ahead.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So when the announcer came on, and all the seats, we were actually sitting down on the football field, and the seats were still socially distanced, 6 feet apart. They had 3 seats together, and 6 feet away, 3 more seats, and that was the way they had them socially distanced. But when he made the announcement, they were saying to stay hydrated and to wear your mask. So it was like, the signs was saying that you didn't need a mask. And they told the kids in graduation practice that you didn't need your mask. But then when he made the announcement to everybody in the stadium, they said, to please continue to wear your mask and social distance. So I was like, okay, was this written beforehand or what? So it's still confusion. And you got to use your own judgment as to when you need to do it and when you shouldn't.
It goes back to the beginning of the pandemic. They mass confusion, and it's still like that right now. It's like they keep saying one thing, doing another thing, saying one thing. It's like, who the fuck do you really want to listen to? So
you listen to yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I mean, that's the bottom line. I mean, if you go to individual establishments, they got their own rules. Either they say you have to wear a mask when you come in, then you have to wear a mask when you come in, or you take it off once you eat, or something like that. So that's the way it's gonna be.
Yeah. And even taking it off to eat. I mean, you still, once you take it off, you exposed to whatever's there.
Because it's gonna be interesting. Because the first few games, I mean, when they let it come for the Wizards, when they come back, everybody had to have a mask on. So it'll be interesting how they do it. These next games. Since the mayor and everything lifted a little bit. So
I think it's still gonna be judgment. Like I had my mask on at times. If I was around a lot of people, and then when it was just me and my family sitting right there, I didn't have it on. Or if I was around, y'all, we've been riding the bikes together the whole time. So I don't wear a mask around y'all, but, it's just, you just got to use your own judgment. And even, like coaching. When we at games, we wear our masks when we at games, but in practice, we've been around everybody now. So, I don't know if I need to wear it when I'm vaccinated.
I'm a little more relaxed. I mean, I had a mask on, but I might pull it down past my nose so I can breathe a little better. That's the only thing I kind of relax. I still have a mask on, but even his games,
that was my thing. Just asking was everybody, how did everybody feel about it? That was what I wanted to talk about and why I wanted to bring it up. And then of course, social media gonna do what they do with it, and all the CDC memes and all the jokes. Everything turned into a joke again on social media, and it's just it's hard to be taken serious sometimes, man.
You hate people joking on social media, don't you?
Nah. I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is.
They always turning something to a joke on social media, man.
No, it's just hard to be taken serious when it's time to be taken serious. If everything a joke.
Hey, man, that's what social media is. It's there. Man, come on now, man. You can't get anything. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
No, Slim, get me. I ain't telling nobody, man. I ain't on nobody's comment or on nobody's post saying you need to take this down. Everything ain't. I ain't doing that. I just scroll past it. But everybody can't do that. I just scroll past it. I don't let it bother me. I just scroll past it. But I still see it that is, everything is a joke.
So
hey, well, for all of us that picked the Knicks, it looks like the Hawks gonna scroll past us because they are giving the Knicks a game.
And it's okay as if they down by 4. It's still 2 minutes 40-something seconds left.
It's just game 1.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, look at that. Look at he bullying him. He bullying little Trey. Give me a bucket. It ain't over yet.
All right, WildCatz
do that every time.
Live from the Zoom and I got an FIUU candidate of the week. Okay, this is the first time this ever happened to me on social media, so I'm gonna put this person out there. I'm gonna go ahead and give them their fame. All right. So it was a clip on this page. I'm gonna put that page. What's the name of this page? It's Art Strew Form TV.
Oh yeah.
Art Strew Form TV. Okay, they had a clip up with a Caucasian gentleman and his wife cussing out and going at the police real hard. He went hard on the cops, and the cop gave him the ticket. He sped off, so the cop came back and broke his window in and arrested his ass. So So, it was very abrasive. And so I made a comment. I said, after that, I said, and it says, what are your thoughts about this situation? So I commented, he is alive, so it doesn't matter. How about you change his skin color and let's see what happens? That was my comment. Comment.
All right.
So Pawgz is Pawgz comes back and ats me and says, "Oh, shut the fuck up. You race baiting morons are worthless and not needed in today's society." And Obama got 4 likes off of saying that. So
that was probably a Trump follower, but what he did was the same shit that I just said I do, he couldn't do. Instead of just scrolling past the shit that you didn't agree with, he felt the need to comment. But
Yeah.
that was a loaded question, like you do when you put out there, what are your thoughts? Where you already have your mind made up of what your take on it is. Why are you asking what people's thoughts are if you're gonna have?
Well, hold on. Let's go back to the guy comments. But I mean, what Craig's saying is a true statement.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Caucasian people, whoever, they can sit there and say that's not true, but that is it's definitely true. That's just like the young man down in what is it that a week after George Floyd, and they still investigating that stuff with the body cam coming out. So I mean, what's the difference?
And why you laughing, man?
You know what he just did. You know when y'all see that video with a little fat boy be like,
Nah, we ain't see that. We ain't see that. We don't look at it. Look at social media like that.
Hey, so and you know what crazy is? Pawgz. If you go to his page, this Bama ain't got nothing. I thought it was a dude. He ain't got nothing but big white booties all on the page, all through the page. It's like, I'm like, what the hell?
What's the name of the page?
It's Pawgz. It's Pawgz.
You know what that is? You know what PAW is?
Oh, the
fat ass white girls.
Get the fuck out of here! I ain't know that.
you argue with a nigga that you don't even know what you just.
Get the fuck out of here!
He arguing with fat ass white girls.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
You arguing with a porn site.
I
think we have a new candidate for FIUU.
You know what the fuck that was? I'm like, what the fuck is Pawgz?
And you sounding that shit out too. Good job.
Fat ass white, yeah, and it makes it. And when you see it, it's a bunch of fat ass white girls.
I didn't need to see it. As soon as you said it, I knew what you were talking about.
Hold on. How Keith know that though? That's all. I'm
saying. That's what
you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? He ain't just all of a sudden. And he know the acronym of that.
I got an acronym dictionary.
Yeah, right. It's
like Google.
Keith, he ran across that site. You know, he stay on social media.
It's an urban dictionary.
So these fat ass white girls mad at me because I told the truth.
No, it's a dude.
Probably run the page. Yeah,
it's a dude that run the page that's arguing with you. It's a white boy that's arguing with you.
Yep.
But he ain't got no followers in the now. He about to get big off
you ain't got nothing to say when they down by 3 now. You don't have nothing to say.
And trust me, I'm not a Hawks fan and I'm not a Knicks fan. I'm just saying they made their run.
All right, so we're gonna get these fat ass white girls. They're the FIUU candidate of the week, and
tie ball game.
And we processed their paperwork, and they're gonna be in what?
Home ec. No, they're gonna be in home ec.
Home economics.
Yeah.
Cooking up them cakes.
There you go. They gonna put them in the baking class.
Put them in baking class. Y'all give it up one time for Pawgz, fat ass white guy. Get the hell out of here. I didn't know what the fuck that was. FIUU candidate of the week.
I think you should be part of the FIUU for that right there. You even bring that out and go.
I ain't supposed to know what it is. I'm mad that you knew what it was. I ain't supposed to know what it is.
You went in depth with that story too.
I was like, they gonna be hearing this shit. They gonna be like, why does he keep on pronouncing that shit, spelling that shit out? All right, man.
Oh,
there
Lord.
you have it. Some WildCatz podcast. First show coming to you live from YouTube, as we do every week. Every show that we do, we got to salute all these Black-owned businesses in the area. Shout out to PJ's Coffee once again in Bowie, Maryland. My man Mike Harris over there and his beautiful wife. Went over there. I've been over there a lot lately. Shout out to Mike. Also, shout out to Henderson Automotive in Queenstown, Maryland. Been around for the last 30 plus years doing that thing in Queenstown, Maryland.
Was that down the street? Was that was
right down the street in Queenstown?
Man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
sir. Henderson. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, my father. That was. Yeah, that my father used to know. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay,
they've been around for more than 30. They probably been around for almost 40, about 45 years.
Yeah, because I was a kid. I was a kid when my father used to go down there to hang out and get cars. Dang, yep, they still there.
Yeah. Mr. Henderson crew. And also shout out to our resident Black business owner, Ezra Technologies, that specializes in what, Anthony?
Facility management, construction management.
Man, you sound like you in there now.
He caught me off guard.
All you had to do was this.
Yeah, shout out to Ezra Technologies. And big shout out to the Burton and Craig Shields Foundation's Community Cuts for Kids. It's going down. St. Louis, 20 years, Sunday, August the 15th, 2 to 6 p.m. Go to the CraigShillsFoundation.org for all your details. And also DC is going down Sunday, August 29th. Go to the CraigShillsFoundation.org for details. 4 years in the DMV. Go right here, sir.
Craig, you want to tell them stay tuned for the some Wildcat podcast bike ride. We working on that.
Yeah, we're working on that. Anthony's putting that together for us. Some Wildcats.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for that. Details coming real soon. Mr. Anthony Cowan is leading that bike ride. Some WildCatz bike rides coming to you real soon.
We might have to get some slick jerseys too, man.
Yeah, we need to get some Northwestern jerseys for real. But
ride with them dudes.
Yeah, man, good dudes, killing me.
The math.
We need Northwestern. We just need some Wildcat Jones, man.
You know what? That would be not a bad ride and stuff. To be honest with you,
that's what I'm saying. We can make it happen.
What would we do it at Haynes Point?
Nah, I mean we could do.
We can figure out the route.
Because everybody know ride and stuff, man.
Well, right. I mean,
details on some WildCatz Facebook page, IG.
We take suggestions. We take suggestions as well. Drop some suggestions if you want.
Shout out to them other dudes too, man. I know they're gonna check it out.
Have Vince look it up. Have Vince set up the route.
Consistency is the key.
Yes.
Shout out to my man Vince.
Have Vince set it up.
Vince the man.
But make sure he got one group text.
Yeah, I only got two different.
Not 7 or 8 of them, Joe.
I ain't gonna let him do it to you, Vince. There you have it. That's the show, man.
Hey, before we go, man, I want to say congratulations to all them graduates, man. University of Maryland. I had some folks graduated from Morgan State. All the folks, man, that put in that work, finish up those 4 years trials and tribulations, man. And congratulations to everybody that walked across the stage, had a chance to get their degrees and their high school diplomas this year, man. Proud of everybody.
Shout out your girl, man.
She good. She ain't gonna be listening to this.
Oh Lord, okay, all right, yeah.
She good.
I tell you, boy. All right. So WildCatz podcast.
Hey, let me tell y'all another reason why he FIU you. He gave Callie a shout out for graduating from Maryland on the radio.
Hey, I text you.
She just a freshman.
He said Callie.
She's just a freshman.
But see, I text the dude and I said, which one of your daughters is graduating? So he never hit me back, so I went with the one I know. Congratulations, Callie. All right, there you have it. Thanks for checking us out. So WildCatz podcast. Man, y'all check us out on your favorites podcast platform. We on SoundCloud. We on YouTube. We on Spotify. We on iHeartMedia. We on Apple Music. We everywhere, okay? So y'all check
click and subscribe.
What the hell was that?
What?
Like, click, and subscribe.
Yeah, right, man.
That's for you, Malik. All right. So all these YouTube people, these thousands of people we got on YouTube.
Can you see how many people on there? Is anybody there?
I see.
Did anybody come from Facebook?
We had 2 watching. That's probably us.
Yeah, that's me.
And me. Yeah,
that's me and you. That's it.
So what's going to happen is after next week, we're going to be able to get up on both platforms. And we're going to probably go.
So what you looking at? Oh, you don't want to put all that on here.
Why does it matter? We're just on YouTube. He stopped recording. That's all. But it's still on.
We're still live on YouTube. So it's still gonna be there whenever you put it up on YouTube.
Well, go ahead and take us off of YouTube.
You want me to stop?
Yeah, stop us on
Take
YouTube.
us off YouTube?
Yeah, take us off YouTube.